Poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominated every.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. First carry for Nick Chubb. Stiff-armed him. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield, and that is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but now it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Mayfield now. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Mayfield on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
He stiff-arms him, and a good stiff arm and some space to run. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Mayfield finding Beckham, and they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they've made it pay off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Check it back, check it back. Check safety, check safety.
They are going for it. Goff. This pass complete to Reynolds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Right here.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. There's the stiff arm. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the 44, Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Gurley. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Then he'll give it here to his running back. There he goes again, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 23-yard run as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT, and he will score. Touchdown, L.A. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 54 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To throw is gone. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jay Schobert. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Looking for Woods that time. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. To throw, Mayfield. He gets it complete to Harris. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Gotta do better.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. This will be caught by Brown. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Mayfield with it once more. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. And again, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Intercepted. Picked off by David Long. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. It's a loss of 2, now third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on fourth down. This offense converting once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to go for it. It's gone. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie there to bat that one away. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Goff now looks to throw. It's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. He'll find Reynolds over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Again, Goff. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. On fourth down, gone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Oh, and now some space to operate. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They run again on first down, Chubb. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now Chubb running right, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield, and that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Mayfield looks to throw, and that is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now Gurley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run. It's Gurley. Fights him off. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.